Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, May 7th, 2021. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm Crypto Sonar, your host, Joseph. I have my coffee, I have my dog. We're ready to go. All right, let's get right into it. We've got about a minute and, let's see here, about a minute and a half before the market's open. Looks like we're going to have a strong opening here, which is going to be good. We need that. So the dollar is down. The S&P 500 looking to open up 7. The Nasdaq looking to open up 114. Oops, hold on a second, so I don't get DMCA'd. Close that box there. And then the Nasdaq up, and the Dow's looking to trade down 42. This comes in on jobs report. We basically had the calendar come out, and we had non-farm payrolls. April 266,000 versus 1 million. Unemployment rate increased from 5.8% to 6.1% in April. So that's not good. That's 300,000 more, or not 300,000, but that's 0.3% higher than what it was and what was forecast. And it was at 6%. They expected it to go down to 5.8. It went up to 6.1. That's not good. Average hourly earnings increased 0.7%. We got wholesale inventories coming out at 7 o'clock. And then at noon, we have consumer credit coming out. And at, I'm sure you already spoke, but Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin is set to speak as well. And let's get rid of this one. Let's go into happy, shall we? Let's try happy. We'll try happy. All right, gas price is up 295.4, and the market is now open. So let's get live. Okay, Dow looks like it is opening up. What the heck? Why is that's not right? Something's goofy here. Yeah, Dow was actually down 46, but it shows up 267. What is up with that symbol? Hold on. Industrial average. All right, something's wrong with our trading view. The number is right, 34,475, but it's computing yesterday into today. Let's see, the Nasdaq Composite is up 73. This is accurate, so that's got a nice pop. And the S&P is up 1.6, so that has a nice little pop on that one as well. And Charlie, good morning. Nice to see you there over there on Twitch. Good morning. Hope you have a fantastic day. All right, the VIX is down 0.1, and that's because the S&P is up 1.3 points, so basically flat. All right, oil is down. The Dow is not up 243, so something's wrong with that with TradingView, the way they're reporting it. So the Dow is actually down 79 right now, but let's get into some plays. Let's see what's happened overnight. Bitcoin is up to 57,000 again. ETH pulled back a little bit. It did hit 3605 yesterday. It's at 3494 now, so that is doing really, really well lately. Again, I've been screaming to y'all for months about Ethereum, so it's no surprise that I like the direction that is trending and going in. All right, Apple. Apple is up 12 cents. Bumble from yesterday, we talked about it a little bit. It's down 16 cents. Coinbase is up $4, up 517. Let's see. Yeah, that's up quite nicely. Am I profitable on that yet? Let's see here. Oops, let me roll that up. Bear with me a second here. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so now I'm down about 6% on one account, and I still have the 70 shares that I'm down 20%, but what I did was I averaged, I bought some more Coinbase yesterday. I took one account from 50 shares, I bought 100 additional shares, so I have 39,000 into it. That lowered my profit and loss from 23% negative to I'm only down 6% overall. So I bottom picked yesterday right around this range here. I can tell you what I bought it for. I bought 50 shares at 250. I think it was this range, 252. or no, 50 shares at 253. Okay, so I bought 50 shares at 253 right here, and then it slipped back a little bit. So I had to buy right here. I bought over here 50 shares at 253, and then I bought 50 shares at 252.50, and that lowered my cost basis down. So now my cost basis went from 231 on this account down to let's see here. Where's my cost basis? 279. So now instead of getting up to 331, I only need to get up to 279 to break even. We'll see how that works out, but that's up on the day. So I'm off to a somewhat okay start, I guess. Let's see here, 165 plus. Yeah, so I'm up like $359. Okay, so Dow is down 50 right now. Let's see if they fix this. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to reload this and let's see if the symbols come up correctly or not. Bear with me a second. Did I click on it? Apparently not. There we go. I should just reload the charts. I'm going to close this one here. There's our VIX. Bear with me a second here, folks. Technical difficulties. All right, there's S&P. That's correct. VIX is correct. Palantir, oh, up 34 cents. Yay, Palantir. Let's go down to the Dow. Nope. So something's wrong with TradingView, and they are reporting the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 283, which it is not. The number is right though, 34,517 is correct, but it's actually down 29 points. So let's see, Apple. It's okay. Palantir, okay, that's good. So, and ExxonMobil. So I held on to those ExxonMobil calls, those 25 call options for May 28th at $61 strike. They're down a little bit now. I didn't sell them yesterday. I probably should have. I'm profitable. I'm up 30% on those. The ones I bought yesterday morning. Excuse me. Let me lower that laptop screen so it's not in the view there. So I don't know why the Dow is showing this. So NASDAQ right now is up 85. And the S&P is up 9. So that's good. So let's look at some movers. We got Apple is up 32 cents. Oh, let me go to a 30-second chart here. And it's options expiration Friday. All right, AMC 934. So what does that mean? Well, if AMC is at $9.34, then the battle is going to be for $9. It is not. Do they have? Let's see. I'm going to check the options chain on AMC today, and I'm going to look at the open interest. Basic view, AMC, May 21st. Let's take that down to May 7th today. There we go. All right, open interest. The largest amount is at 950. So it could be a battle for 950. You had open interest of 16,494 contracts. You've already had 4,400 contracts change hands this morning at the $9.50 call price. So people are, that looks like the battle is shaping up on that one for 950. But we'll see. Got a long way to go. That is certainly good news for where it's going. So that's not bad as it climbs up, and decent volume. Yeah, decent volume already. 4 million shares. So 4 divided into 38. So it's already hit 10% of its average volume shares 7 minutes after the open. And now it's going to clip 950 here and push on through. Or I'm going to be wrong. Let's see. Let's watch it. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. You guys want to freak out? Here, let's do a 1-second chart. Got up to 948. See, I didn't see this part. See, 30-second chart doesn't even show this. Check this out. Not even there. It shows it here on this candle, but I go to a 15-second. 5-second chart, and 1-second chart. So you really get a view every second and see what it's doing. Excuse me. All right, so that would be annoying. All right, so a little pullback there. All right, GameStop. GameStop on today, the open interest is at $150 and at $160. About 1,050 contract, 1,087 at 160 and 1,046 at 150. Only 72 contracts traded hands. So again, this thing has been range bound. Let's go out to a daily chart, and you'll see it's been in this range pretty much since April. So there you go. All right, Palantir, up 45 cents. That is good. We like to see that. Now I'm up 1,000. Ooh, that's a nice jump. That's my other one's up. Remember, you get most of the juice here early in the day. Now I'm up about $2,000. What are my ExxonMobil options? Those are up $9.45 now? Sweet, ExxonMobil turned. There we go. See? Sometimes good things happen. All right, I did pick up some Bumble options yesterday. And the Bumble options I picked up yesterday, and this was based on due diligence that a person over on YouTube had asked me about looking into Bumble. So I took about a half hour, 40 minutes or so, and really dug into it. Went into the analyst ratings. Again, it's a newer IPO, right? And most of them have either a $77 or a $78 price target on it. So what I did was I'm up almost 1% on those options. I bought the May 21st $60 call options on BMBL. So Bumble, the $60 call options for May 21st is what I bought. And it was negative. It was negative after I had bought them. But now we're getting a nice little pop here this morning. And they report earnings on May 12th. So this is basically an earnings swing trade. And so with them reporting earnings on the 12th, usually because of the IV crush after they report earnings, I should get out of those before they report, regardless of how it performs, depending on the profit I have at that point. It's up about 1% right now. My ExxonMobil call options are up 50% right now. But they're still negative on the day because, now the stock has turned. So that's positive on the day. So because my ExxonMobil calls are May 28th. So in my margin account, I don't have any shares of any stock right now. I only have shares of stock in my retirement accounts, and that is Coinbase and Ford. And I bought 6 shares of Bumble in one of my accounts just for grins and giggles, long term. I took some profit that I made, and I basically just threw it in there, like $300 or something like that. But I control up to 5,000 shares on the call options I bought. Man, that coffee is good this morning. Hey, I did have some news on my property, on my house. Yesterday, I was able to get the contract agreement executed for the sale of the side lot I have behind my house that's going to be turned into a sidewalk, because there's land back there. A developer already bought it from the owner, and they're going to develop that property. So I sold that for $23,000, and I had notarized the application for the city. The developer's doing all the work on it. You had to change the contract to my terms a little bit, so I'm not paying a single cent for this. It's basically what's called a boundary line adjustment. So if my house looks like this, there's a little strip that goes up here in the back. That is what I sold. It's not going to affect the sale of my price because now my back fence comes out like this. It comes out like this, and then it's going to match every other fence line for all the houses next to me. And so I'm not, excuse me, be polite. Somebody's got to go outside. I'm sorry, I got to go let her out. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, folks. Hold on. Stay tuned. you gotta go outside? We're back. What'd I miss? ExxonMobil. That's what I missed. Oh, I love that oil play I took. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that's got me up quite a bit now. Yeah, that option just jumped another 9%. Letting the dog out, 9% jump. Bumble just popped too. So the Bumble options I bought 50 call options May 21st at $60. And those are up 21% now, which is $2,750. So I put $9,100 into it. It's now worth $11,250. And so that basically wipes out all the losses I had for yesterday, and gets me positive by a little bit too. So yeah, that's good news. So if you're on the channel yesterday, I did a lot of due diligence. You can go back on Twitch or YouTube, or on YouTube, look up Crypto Sonar. And I don't know what time I went over that, but I spent about a good 40 minutes on a case for Bumble. And then I bought 50 call options to control 5,000 shares for an expiry date of 5/21. Now, because it's a newer stock, here's the thing though. So if you take a play on something like a newer stock, because I could have bought the shares, but obviously I'm not going to get. I'm up 22% on the options at $9,000 that I put into it. If I would have bought 9,000 shares, I'd only be up 3%. Right? So 9,000 or 9,173 times let's just call it well, let's see, 5790. Well, let me see where I bought it at. I bought it when it was down here. So 55.40 is a guess here. Minus 57.83 is $2.43. So $2.43, 9173 divided by 160 would be 165 shares times 243 or times 2.43 times 160 shares. I'd be up $388. So if I would have bought the stock, I'd be up $388. Instead, I'm up almost $3,000 because I did the option contract instead. Now, I could have easily just been super wrong on this. And I think this one has room to move. This, I don't know that I buy into the, on Bumble, I don't know that I buy into the price target yet of $78, which is what a couple of the analysts have. One has it at 77, the other one has it at 78. But I do know that a whole bunch of mutual funds and a bunch of ETFs and a bunch of institutions bought into this stock from April 23rd to April 28th. And the price they bought it at was like $63 a share on average from the due diligence I did. So go back if you want to look at this interesting one. This is basically an earnings only play for now. This is not an investment for me. This is a swing trade, and they report earnings on May 12th. So that's going to be Wednesday. Now, will I hold this over the weekend, or will I take some profit, or will I take some off the table? Basically, it depends. If it's going to continue to run, Basically, I picked the bottom on Exxon, like I picked the bottom on Palantir earlier this week. I absolutely picked the bottom on Bumble, and that is thanks to I think her name was Larice over on YouTube, which asked me about it. She asked me about the stock, and I said, well, I'm single. I looked at the app. I have the app, but I haven't looked at it in a while. But I went into their website. I went into, there's no short interest on it whatsoever at all. Zero short interest on this stock. But the options are expensive. For May 21st, they're like $2.55. And that's because they're, and the theta, so the theta on it, the amount it's going to move down is 10.4 cents every day between now and the 21st. So no matter what, that option is going to lose 10.7 cents every day. That is a big number for a price of where it's trading, where it's at. So I took an out of the money call options at $61, basically $6 higher. And then as it runs up towards that number, that's why I'm getting such a big profit on it. Now it's up 32.50. So the only thing I have right now, let's see, U.S. oil, my long-term leaps are down a little bit. I'm down $36 on my U.S. oil leaps. But I bought those at 381. They're worth $381. It's small. I bought two of them to control 200 shares. So it's not very small. I wanted to keep participating in those. Those don't expire until January of 2022. So anyway, back to Bumble. Yeah. So thank you over on YouTube. That one said what I was like, well, I don't follow that stock. So go look at, if you get time today, go look at yesterday's stream on YouTube and look at the due diligence I did on Bumble. It basically led me to the decision to buy those calls. I kept them overnight. I was negative on them. At one point, I think I was down like $1,000 on them before the close and everything. And then it popped back up a little bit. And so I totally picked the bottom on this stock for those call options. And my cost basis on those call options was $1.83, and they are now at the ask is at $2.55. So there you go. Nice. Winner chicken dinner. Up. You guys went in and shorted it on me, causing it to crash just now, didn't you? GhostHacker_Pro over there on Twitch. Good morning. Hello. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about Bumble. I did some pretty deep due diligence on Bumble yesterday. That's the dating app. So as the economy opens up, more people are going to want to start getting back into dating. They're going to want to. Their subscriber growth is growing big time. I think I referenced that it's about another. Each user that they bring on board, their average sale per user is $27.79, and they added about 2.3 million, or they had 300,000 users, I think, in the last quarter. So the expectation is as the market opens back up, as from the beer virus, that more users are going to climb on board. I have the app. I don't necessarily use the app, but there's pay options for that, which I've never done on that app. So I'm not one of the users. I do the free option. And what I talked about that, hey, if you're a man and if you don't use the pay option, you can swipe right to choose somebody, but you can't contact them unless they swipe right on you. And then so they have all the control basically. And then even so, if they swipe on you, then you only have 24 hours to get back to them. Otherwise they disappear and you're unmatched. And then if you want to rematch again, I think you got to pay for that. So they've got an interesting way of doing things where it's a safety feature for the women on the site that they get to basically choose if they want to contact somebody or not, either by matching with them and allowing a first contact within 24 hours, or matching with them and then doing it that way. So these are up $3,000, man. $31.25. Hold on. Minus $24.51. So I ended the day with these bumble calls at a loss of $674, and now they're up 3,100 today. So my overall gain is 2451.87. So now I'm going to take a few of those off the table and take some profit here, I think. So let's see here. What's our ask at? 255. All right, I put an order in to sell 25 of them. I don't expect it to hit because the bid on this thing is there's such a small amount selling. The ask is at 250, so that's my order. So my order is basically controlling the ask. I have all the power. I have all the power. Yeah, on that particular option, my ask is my price is the ask. So if I get a little bump back up here, it might fill. We'll keep an eye on that one, but we'll come back to that. All right, Apple up 37 cents only. That one I expected it up. It was up a little bit more in the pre-market. So even where it opened at 130.88, so it's dropped down significantly since then. But we have everything in the green right now. The Dow is up 98. The S&P is up 20. The NASDAQ is up 121. Let's take a look at our heat map. Ready? This is going to go gray, and it's going to light up like a tree. Prove me wrong. What's going on here? There we go. I didn't press reload either. It's just a little delay there. So the majority of things are up. You got energy is down a little bit. ExxonMobil down 0.22%. So that option is still up $175 today. Interesting. Well, again, this is 15 minutes delayed. So this is when Exxon was down. Exxon, I believe, is now green. So again, this is 15 minutes delayed. Let's see, gas prices, we talked about that. Those are up to $2.95. Look at California, up to $4.09 now. Oregon, $3.35. Washington, $3.51. Illinois, $3.20. $3.06 in Pennsylvania, and $2.99 in New York. Interesting stuff there. Fear and Greed Index, 51 yesterday, 51 today. Hasn't changed at all. Earnings. DraftKings came out and they missed their estimate. Ooh, they missed. They were estimated to come in at 42 cents. Lost. They came in at 78 cents. Let's take a quick look at them. DNKG. Isn't it DKNG? There we go. It's like a Christmas song. Sounds like "Oh Christmas Tree, Oh Christmas Tree." All right, so they missed earnings, but they're still up 39 cents. So the ongoing guidance must have been pretty decent for them there. Revenue, they beat on the revenue, so it's a half miss, half make. Guidance is they upgraded their guidance though, so that's good news. Let's see, Nikola, 14 cents. Not interested in that. Fluor Corporation, hey Fluor, I know that name. There we go. AMC Networks, not to be confused with AMC. But to that end, where are we at here? AMC is up 53 cents. And they came in and they missed. They had a loss of, the estimate was $1.33 on earnings, and they came in at $1.42 greater loss. So they missed their earnings. But the stock is up today because it's options expiration Friday. So this is what happens with AMC. It happens every single Friday. This is what happens. Okay. Let's see some other ones here. And you can get these on Earnings Whisper. I think if you go to this and then we pull up, let me find it here. Here we go. Drag that over here. And let's get this one deleted. We don't need that one. Oops. And go like this. And we had DraftKings this morning. That was the only one, really. AMC reported yesterday after the close. So we saw the Cloudflare. They're up almost 7% on their earnings beat. Or nope. Oh, they matched. So the estimate was 3 cents. They came in at 3 cents, and so it's booming from there. a loss. So they had a consensus loss of 3 cents estimate. So that's an improvement. Actually, it's about, why does this show actual 2 cent loss and actual 3 cent loss? And the 3 cent loss is higher than the 2 cent loss in previous. Well, that looks weird the way that they're doing that. Oh, it's just the missed percentages. That's just a percentage of what they missed or made it. So that's all that is. Okay, all right. I was freaking out there for a second. All right, Bumblebee Bow. Let's see, 57.41. That's good. So I don't think my order hit. Yeah, they didn't take my order. Now it's at 240 on the ask. I'm gonna cancel that. And we'll hold on and watch that. I'm gonna see if it's gonna break this candle here. Let me go to a 3-minute chart here. See, now I'm starting to remember, getting better. And about halfway on this wick, 57.60 or so. Right here. 57.72. All right, so now I have an alert set on them. Coinbase up a little bit today, up 349, 1.36%. That's good. GameStop trading down 35 again. Oh, so again, the battle on AMC is going to be at $9.50. So they trade the options expiring today, trade on the 50-cent increments. So the 0.0 or the 0.50. So it looks like the battle is shaping up early for, but anything can happen. We got a long time before options expiration. Let's go back to a 30-second chart. Let's get rid of the externals from yesterday because we no longer care about those. And let's take a look at the day today. Nice big chart here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Tesla's up $7, up to 670. And if you go to fintel.io, you did have some movers on insiders taking some stock off the table. And y'all realize that now I know SpaceX is not Tesla. SpaceX is not publicly traded. It is a private corporation right now. But what they did in the last 2 weeks is they had a Dragon capsule connected to the International Space Station, the ISS, with 4 crew members that have been up there for like 6 months with their ship. They launched another ship, another Dragon capsule, with 4 more astronauts on it, bringing the total to 11 astronauts on the station. They stayed there for a few days with both ships connected, and then these folks that were up there for 6 months or so, they came down and landed. SpaceX also, in that same time period, over the last 2 weeks, launched 2 separate launches with 60 more Starlink satellites on each. So they added 2 successful launches, nailed the landings on both of them. I don't know if they caught the fairing halves or not. I don't really look at those. I like to watch the landings. And then we had the other day on Wednesday, serial number 15 for SpaceX, the one that they're building to go to Mars, stuck its first landing. It went up 10 miles, right? And then came back down and landed. And when it lands, it basically does a belly flop. So it's coming down like this, or it's coming down like this, and then it starts the engine and it goes like this. Like that. That's my SpaceX serial number 15 imitation there. That's gold. That's good stuff there. You guys can clip that. And then they stuck the landing for the first time. So it's the first time one of those things. This was serial number 15, and they got 2 more ready to go. I don't know what the numbers those are. But it's the first time the landing didn't blow up when it landed. So there's no people on these. It's just technology as they're getting the technology better. So that was pretty cool. And it's just an amazing time, for everyone that enjoys space. I love space. I think it's cool. I'd love to take a trip up there. Don't know if I'll ever have that chance. I don't think I'll get to be a billionaire to afford that to trading shares of Coinbase and Bumble. But who knows? Anything can happen. All right, Palantir is up. AMD, channel bound, but it's up a little bit. Boeing is up $1.46, back up to 231. This one was interesting too. I was looking at this last night, and what I looked at was I should have bought some yesterday. 226, I'd be up $5. Or said another way, let's say you miss it here, but this candle broke above, so you buy it on this candle, which opened here, so maybe you get it right there. Be up 1.62%. You know what that is, right? That's Bumble coming back. Okay, so that's coming back. All right, so so I had an order in to sell it at 250, and it did not sell. Now the ads is showing 245, so it's got to catch up here. So the options chain on this one doesn't have a lot of volume, so even though it's pushing back up a little bit, it's not hitting my option chain. And that's the other reason why I want to sell 25 of them. It is not the most liquid stock in the world. So I'm up $2,400 on it overall, up 26% in less than a day. And I bought those things, let's see here. I bought those at 10 o'clock Pacific yesterday morning is when I bought those Bumble calls. And those were purchased at $1.83. And now they're at 250. Okay, there's a push. Nice push. There's the push. Now it just hit 270. NASDAQ 133. What's the S&P doing in the VIX? Okay, VIX is heading down. S&P is sitting there. So now I'm just watching it, and I'm going to let it run. Okay, a little bit of a doge stop there on the doji. That's a 1 minute chart. All right, let's see here. I put an order in at 270 to sell 25 of them. Again, I don't know that that's going to get hit. And they're only 5-cent increments too. Come on, give me one more push so I can take some money. All right, doesn't want to do it. Maybe. I might pull back again here. All right, I'm just going to leave that order there. So I've got an order in to sell 25 call option contracts out of the 50 that I have at 270. And that might come back and bite me. Which would pull about $2,000 of the $4,000 profit I have on it. Or $1,500 out of the $3,000 profit I have. Sorry. I need one more little push there before the options chain catches up. So this is the problem with options that you buy on stocks that are not the most liquid stocks in the world. This thing is very small. It's only traded 148,000 shares. So again, I'm not going to put an order in and buy 1,000 shares of this. 50 call options was probably a stretch as well. Because I've got nobody biting on that. On the 270. All right, just changed it to 265. I'm going to cancel that. All right, we'll see if it makes another. I'm going to cancel that order. We'll see if it makes another run. Let's adjust my alert. And let's go to 58. Okay. I'd set one for a price target way up there. Triggered these. Let's delete that one. Delete this one. Coinbase 250, deleted that one, and that's what I use. So this alert, when it triggered, I started watching it, and when it went up from that 250 level, that's when I bought my additional 100 shares of Coinbase. I got 50 more at 252, and I got 50 at 253. So that lowered my cost basis down from 235 down to let's see here, 279. So now I'm only down 6%. So buying it lower and then basically dollar cost averaging down, buying more shares than what I had. I had 50 shares in this account. I added 100 shares. Those 50 shares were at like 331 cost basis, which is going to be a while before it gets back there, right? So I looked at a bottom yesterday on it, and I picked a bottom that I felt comfortable with, and I set a price target at 250. It triggered at 250, and then I watched it. And then I was watching it on my 3-minute chart. I didn't wait for the buy signal. I bought over here, I think. So yeah, somewhere over here I bought. I bought 50 shares at 252, 50, and 50 shares at 253. The 253 I bought first. Then it dipped to 250, 250, and I picked up the other 50. And that brought my cost basis down to $279 on that account. Now I still have another account, which is, where are we at? Which those shares are still down 20%. Okay, so this will offset those if it hits. That's at least the hope, right? So, but they're having a nice, a decent recovery day, but we'll see what happens with that. All right, so Bumble, high end of the day. So it got up to 58.35, but that was right. That's like 5 minutes ago. But the option chain didn't catch up to it. So, unless I missed it. Maybe I was talking about something else at the time. That's why I use alerts. And alerts will help you catch things if you're in the middle of doing something else, so you can go back and look at it. Okay. Ethereum 3482. Man, I should have picked some more up of this. I blew it. I blew it. Right here is where I blew it. Maybe not necessarily here, but right here. When these lows were higher lows than back here from the week prior, I should have bought more Ethereum at that point. And if I did, let's say I bought it in the middle of this candle here, I'd be up 47% more. And I have money available. I could have put more money into it too. So coulda, shoulda, woulda. But again, I'm super happy with the performance of Ethereum. All right, Bitcoin up 471, 56,865. Again, this thing has been range bound. So I did read an article on Coinbase yesterday, and it talked about the fact that because Bitcoin is trading in this range, the volume levels aren't necessarily. All right. Now that thing is back up to 270 again. Bumble options. It's hitting this $58 level. Because it's new, that the first option expiration isn't until the 21st. So I'm literally playing the very first options expiration on this stock. So that's why you've got all this stuff that's so high. I put in another order to sell. Come on, push. Push. Push, push, push. It's got such low volume, folks. Even if I went to, let me look at time and sales here. Oh, all dark pool trades. Come on, somebody buy my contracts. Oh, we'll pull back there. Still, the ask is still at 270, but the bid is at 230, right? So you got a 40-cent difference in the bid. Times 2,500 shares. So that's like, yeah, that's quite a big difference. So I need a push to get that thing filled. I'm not seeing it. All right. Okay, back to other good news. ExxonMobil. Yeah, buddy. So I have the I don't know how many times have I bought ExxonMobil calls, sold them at a big ass profit, and bought them back again at a lower price to do the same thing again. I had $60 calls. I made some bank on those. I originally had ones that were expiring today at 60. I rolled those last Friday, and I sold all those at a huge profit, almost 80% profit on those earlier this week. Now I have the May 28th. There's a nice push. Nice push. New high. New high. It was at a new high today. Now I have 25, and I had up to 105 calls on Exxon. And now I have 25 calls. So the right to control or purchase 2,500 shares of ExxonMobil. So 61.97 times 2,500 would be $154,000. I don't plan to exercise those, but my options don't expire until the 28th. So I rolled them from May 7th out to May 28th. They're up 65% right now from yesterday morning. So I bought those bad boys at $1.03, and they're currently at $1.72. So they're up just a little bit today, up like 4.5% today. So I held those overnight too. What's Apple doing? Apple coming back up a little bit, just a little bit. Tesla 674. S&P check. All right, so Dow's up 166, Nasdaq is up 168, S&P is up 31. I'm up about $4,000. We'll take it. After the bath, we'll take it. Yeah, Bumble pulled back a little bit. And I canceled that one. All right, so I canceled that $2.70 sell. It's obviously not going to hit right now. We got the S&P starting to pull back just a little. Oh, why did I do that? Might match this up. That's pretty close. Can't get these exact because the VIX operates on different hours than the S&P. So S&P up 32. Let's look at those indexes. Dow up 54. Now it's correct. No, see, this is wrong. The Dow's not this thing is showing up stupid. 34,718 is correct, but it is not up 61 points. It's up 168 points. This is why I won't open a brokerage account with TradingView, and where to connect to one of the brokers that they allow. So I could trade using this platform if I moved my money from Schwab. All right, Nasdaq Composite up 171. S&P up 32. 10-year yield down a little bit to 1.529%. 30-year yield down to 2.224%. Brent crude down 13 cents per barrel. Light crude down 6 cents per barrel. But ExxonMobil is up 50 cents. Wow. That's a nice win on that one so far. I canceled that order, right? Yeah. All right. Go 3-minute chart here. Let's try this again. I know, 5 cents though on 5 cents is 125 bucks on Bumble. So I want to get the 270 out of it if I can. All right, I don't think I have any alerts left on that, do I? Let's see here. Let's go 58.10. Okay, we'll get one at the top here and see what happens. All right, let's move into some other ones. Let's look at the heat map. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. All right, what do we got? Microsoft up, Adobe up, Oracle down, Apple up, all the banks down. JP Morgan down, Bank of America down, Citigroup down, Wells Fargo down, Visa up, PayPal up. All the drug stocks are recovering off of the bad news on the waivers, the drug waivers yesterday. Amazon down just a little bit, Tesla up, Nike up, Starbucks up. Booking Holdings. And now showing Exxon and Chevron both up. Good stuff there. Let's check this again here. They got a headline, no headlines. Gas, we can close that. Hey, we will be back for options close and power hour. We'll be back at 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern time for the final hour of trading for the day. Oh, I got some other good news on Ethereum. So with Ethereum, let me check my percentage here. This is one account. It doesn't count when I got my hard wallet. So my current percentage of Ethereum versus Bitcoin, my portfolio balance, as it were, and let's face it, it's not balanced at all. I am, wow, 94.6% Ether, so 94.6% Ethereum, 5.38% Bitcoin. Let's see if Binance allowed me into the door yet. Still pending. Yeah, so I can't do anything with them yet because my identity check is still pending. So I don't know. All right, so it just hit 58.10. We're across 58.10, but the options contract is now it's 265. So if we get another push here, it should jump up to 270. Hey, calls. 25. It's just getting stopped here, this 58 level today. And there's no options expiration today for Bumble. The first set of options. I'm not giving the market maker my spread. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not going to give him 30 cents a spread between the bid and the ask. Because that's freaking $750. You ain't getting it, Hedgies. You ain't getting it, Citadel, Melvin, all you market makers out there. I want my tendies. Yeah, 30 cents difference between the bid and the ask. What's the, let me see, there should be actually quite a few. Let's see, most of the action is up at the $70 level for Bumble. But the most contracts are at $55 traded today. This is for the May 21st call options on Bumble. They are the first set of options the stock has ever had. And so there's 1,000 open interest yesterday, 20 contracts traded at my price level at $60. So I'm trying to sell 25 of them. I'm literally making the market on Bumble. I am the market maker. What I say goes. Buy my calls. So 5-cent difference. Let's see here. 125 bucks. Do I want to take 125 bucks less? Ask is at 265. Volume. All right, you son of a guns. All right, put an order in to sell 25 of the calls at 260 per contract. Let's see if anybody bites. That's the other thing. See, this is the problem. I gotta find somebody willing to buy them, right? Now, because I put that order in to sell, now you got a doji to flip it back down again. That same thing that happened last time. The other orders I put in right here. So I might be I'm controlling the market with 25 calls. I am making the market on Bumble today. It's funny how it says, you know, the midpoint 248, the bid 235, but if I go into there's only 20 contracts traded on the day. All right, let's fuck with them. Let's change this order. There, screw you, hedge funds. I put an order in to sell them at $2.80. Ha! All right. What's the Apple? Oh, Apple. Okay, Apple. What are you doing here? It's a nice run back up for Apple. I like that. 130. All right, these tunes are okay. All right, S&P, slight pullback, but you're having a good update. Dow up 153, Nasdaq up 176, S&P up 31, and we are just about an hour after the open. Oh, I do got to check my email, because the stuff I had notarized for that sale of my property, the back part, not the actual house itself. And so we wrote into the agreement that so I don't have to pay extra title stuff and everything on this boundary line adjustment for selling that portion of my property. It's going to simultaneously close with the sale of my house. So I'm waiting to see. I'm looking in my email to see if he responded back. Okay, nope. Oh, there's also here, I can show you this. Let's go into there's another drop today. Pack available soon. Oh wait, which one is this? Hold on, wrong one. Come on. This one. This one drops today at 11 a.m. Pacific. I have a pack reserved. I don't want to talk about it. All right, miners. Again, we have back up here in this corner here. This guy slaving away. Every time that moves. Okay, so I'm hashing. My hash rate is 1457. I got to show you guys something. Hold on. Check this out. So I adjusted the times and everything on my fans running. I got my electric bill yesterday for the month. So if you guys remember this channel from before, I show this every month. And Ethereum is at $34.90. How much is my bill? Let me cover up the account number here. Hold on. And we fold it this way, like so. And, oh, hold on a second here. Let me screw this up. Dun 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 dun. How can I do this? Okay. All right. So, anybody remember what my electric bill was last month? My electric bill last month was $865. Okay, so $865. All right. So I have 8 different mining rigs. So 8 different computers mining Ethereum. That is one of them back there. That's a laptop with a RTX 3080 in there. I'm going to swap that laptop out for this one. That one, since I opened it up and got it, has been mining. I haven't done anything else to it. I signed into my Microsoft account on it one time, let it do its updates, set up the mining software, coded everything the way I was supposed to code it to get it so it can mine Ethereum, and then just let it go. And it's been up for 165 hours. So it's been up for 6.87 days, mining nonstop. Hadn't turned off, set up the screen to go silent and all that other good fun stuff. All right, so it finds about 1,000 shares an hour or so. So the calculator, okay. So I'm hashing at 1457. I have built up on this next payout $942 of Ethereum ready to be paid out to me. That will pay out to me in 16 hours. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11:30 tonight, I'll get a payout. I'll get another payout. And that'll be possibly $1,000 based on this one. Because I'm getting $156 a day. So here's the thing. Ethereum is up as far as the payout is up. It got down to 1.19. It's currently at 1.34. So that equates to $156 of income per day I'm earning. I let it go up, and I get a payout at 0.3. Now a nano pool, the pool that I point my miners to, so it bulks all my miners along with everybody else's, and then we basically we don't compete. We combine our hash rate, and then the payouts are all balanced out. So so I get a payout, roughly every 6 days now. So this will pay out in 16 hours. It'll be about $1,000 more. So I'm earning $156 a day, $1,000 a week, or $4,700 a month. Now my electric bill last month, I've been doing this, was $865. So you take $865 and you divide that into 4701, and then subtract from 1, and that tells me I'm running an 81% profit margin today. Okay. But my electric bill came yesterday, and good news. Hey, why isn't it? Where you at? Why isn't it focusing? I might have the focus messed up. Anyway, the electric bill is $784.25. 784.25, and I divide that now into 4701. Check this out. My profitability now, 83.32%. So my profitability on my miners running today is 83.32%. So I look at my profitability every day. It gives me a, if you look at the difficulty of Ethereum, let's see, Ethereum difficulty chart. And I'm competing with, so people are still out there buying more graphic cards. I've not bought another graphic card since January. So this is the difficulty. If I go to last 6 months, look at this. If you look at January, the last time I bought a graphic card, the difficulty, this is the difficulty, as that goes up, my profits go down. Well, then why do you keep mining if your profits are going to go down and that's going to keep going? What are you doing if the profits keep going down? Then how are you still making money? Aha. That, my friends, is the secret sauce. The secret sauce is this. Right here. As Ethereum goes up since January, so the difficulty went up, more people are buying graphic cards, they're getting into mining cryptocurrency. As the difficulty goes up, the price was going up. So even as the difficulty goes up, my profit has stayed about the same because Ethereum, the price has gone up. So as the difficulty goes up, if the price goes down, then it tanks. But if you look at what would it have to go down to, well, I'm making an 83% profit on my mining right now after my expense. The only expense I have for my mining right now that hasn't already been paid off with profits is my electricity. So every single penny that I'm making off of my mining, my 8 workers, my 8 computers, if I'm earning roughly $4,700 a month on my mining computers, all I have to do is compute the amount of electricity I'm paying into that. And knock on wood, I think this electric bill is down quite a bit, about $100 actually. Not quite $100. It's down about $80. A couple things. Once I rebalanced all the cards last month in April, I had to do a lot of maintenance on the cards, for 4 weeks straight. From the last 2 weeks of March to the first 2 weeks of April, I had to do a lot of maintenance. And the reason why is because the sun decided to come out in Seattle. And so when the sun comes out in Seattle, I have to basically reprogram the cards. And I've got 37 graphic cards mining. I optimize them not for maximum hash rate, but I maximize them, but I program them specifically for stability over maximum hash rate. And the reason I do that is I want them stable. I'm not concerned with getting the most hash out of every single card. There's people out there that are obsessed with that. They will be refiguring and reconfiguring and reprogramming and doing everything with their graphic cards, with their software programs that are running, and optimizing this and optimizing that, rebooting this and updating this. I'm using 2-year-old drivers to run these things. I'm using, I think the Phoenix version is 5.4C of my mining software that I'm using, and I haven't updated that in months. Don't need to. So if it stays stable, I don't have to do anything. So with the occasional reboot, I think I only had to reboot one computer this entire week. And that was rig number 1. And it was rig number 1. And it was, let's see if I go to an all here, right here. So this is on last Sunday. So this is rig number 1. So this is what happens when a mining rig goes down. It was down for, well, it went down 5 o'clock in the morning. And it was down for I don't know, 3 hours or something. But again, each hour, I decided to sleep in. 64.7 cents. 64.7 cents an hour is what this thing earns. So for 3 hours, I slept in and who cares? It's $1.94. But that thing has 4 graphic cards on it, and it's earning me $465. So here's the breakdown of each rig. So rig number 1 earns me $465 a month. Okay. Rig number 2 earns me $809 a month. Rig number 3 earns me $599 a month. See how they're all different? Because I got a mixed match of everything. Mining rig 4, $465 a month. Mining rig 5 downstairs, $604 a month. Mining rig 6, $948 a month. Mining rig 8, which is the laptop right here, that guy is earning me $185 a month. So $185 a month. Let's see here. It'll take a year and 3 months for that thing to pay off from mining. But I'm going to use it as my streaming computer. Now, mining rig number 7. Or no, number 6 is my biggest one. So mining rig number 6, that's $948 a month. And then behind me in my home office is mining rig number 7. And that is paying me out $604 a month. So altogether, add all those up. And I'm averaging $4,600 of income per month. This is the last 12 hours. So this is the variances you have in the speeds. And that's the graphic cards and the programs, along with my luck. I can smooth that out. And that goes over since May 1st. There's the drop right here when mining rig 1 went down. So mostly stable. So pretty good. And now I'm up to almost $950. I'll get a payout in 16 hours. So that's good stuff there. So yeah, go Ethereum, go. You continue, you bad dog, you. All right, indices. The Dow is up 140. It is not up 31. It's up 140 points. I don't know why this software is showing this way. NASDAQ up 179 points. That's a little bit of a recovery here. So that's it. It kind of needed that. It's been in this trial where it's gone down, retest, down, up, small retest, up, retest. You know, now we're back to, look at this level we're at here. 13,814. Look at this level back on the 26th of January on a daily chart. That's where it's at. So we're at the level that the NASDAQ was in late January. Wick dropped yesterday to 20th of January level. That's actually pretty good support. That's actually a pretty good support line there. I should add that one to it. But nope, I'm going to leave my old due diligence that I did back on the 25th of March, and I'm going to leave that there. All right, S&P up 30. So all three indices are up. The Dow is up 139. The NASDAQ is up 181. The S&P is up 30. Let's see here. Bumble pulled back. Apple pulled back a little bit. 30-second chart. Let's go to a 3-minute chart. So Apple is on a buy since yesterday at 11:45 in the morning Pacific. So 2:45 Eastern, 11:45 Pacific. Look at this jump here this morning. Boom, right on the open. Retested it, first half hour. Very goofy time, right? And then up, retest, and now it might make some new highs. So we'll see what happens there. AMC 965. So that's good. It got up to 974. Coffee's gone. Feet are on the floor in front of me. Good posture. Not great posture, but at least I'm not doing this. Get your head out of your laptop. Get your head out of your computer. Get things up so that they're up at eye level. This camera is slightly lower. It's actually... This is the level of the lens, right here to, call it right here. That's where my camera is. So it's a little bit lower than me, looking up slightly. There you go. Bumble 5805. Where's my alert? Oh, did that one trigger too? Let's go 58.25. The hedge funds don't like me today. So I still have that order entered at sell 25 shares at 280. The ask is at 250. Even as it hit 58.15, the ask is at 250. So somebody sold 20 contracts and they took a low bid. Dummies. If they wouldn't have taken it, that thing would be at 280 right now. And I would have got filled. But again, when you have a very illiquid stock, you got to be careful with it. I might pull out and sell everything on my Bumble calls today. I don't know. We'll see. Coinbase, nice jump, nice recovery. Boom. Boom. If you would have bought that yesterday at 11 o'clock like I did, at 252.50, right here, you'd be up 4.71%. So that's a nice recovery for that stock. I like that. 264. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Now I'm only down 5%. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Only down $2,500 now. So I have 150 shares of Coinbase. I had 50 yesterday. I bought 100 more, basically at the bottom. I bought down here in this range. I bought at 50 shares at 250, and I bought 50 more shares at 253 even. That lowered my cost basis from like 331 down to 279. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. They report earnings on May 13th. So with all of this action on BTC, again, Dogecoin is not on Coinbase. Neither is Binance Coin. Neither of those coins are on Binance or on Coinbase. Ethereum and Bitcoin and a whole bunch of Ethereum side projects and what are called tokens are on Coinbase. So with all the action and the volume in Ethereum in this quarter for January, February, and March, or I don't know, they must. I don't know how Coinbase reports their earnings. I don't know if they go fiscal. This is a weekly chart though. Look at that volume, man. January, April, May. So that's pretty good. So first quarter they totally did fantastic in. Let's go to a daily and let's compare volumes. All right, so we're really looking at volumes. Look, if you look at the levels here, man, these go all the way back to November, December, before it started its run. So volume is actually pretty good. It's not as much as what it was in early January. So you get a ton of people at $800 to $1,000. I'm guessing a lot of those people probably sold off here though. Oh, I doubled my money. I'm out. Meanwhile, this guy is buying more. And I averaged up on this damn thing. You guys know this. I bought more Ethereum at 1246. In February, I bought it on this dip, and I bought it on the way back up at 1456. And then in March, I bought it on this dip, and I bought some more at 1588.1. So those are all up big time. So look at that, 1246 in January. 1246 divided into 3487. Yeah, that's up big time. 1450. 141%. 163%, 141%, and then 1588.1 divided into 3489. Crazy. Doubled my money. Doubled my money and then some. Double on the first buy. All right. Apple shares pulling back a little bit. Let's see S&P. All right, it's channel. We'll take that. 17.7 on the VIX is actually good. That's a low number. Not a historically low number. Historically low. This is the thing. When we're in a market that is basically flat or boring with low volatility, you're going to have, look at these pivots. 8, 10, 11. We're at 17. And then, back in February of last year, it got all the way up to 48, man, up to 85. Everybody was negative. The market was crashing. We're not there today. So 17.7. So S&P looks like it looks pretty good too. So VIX is at 17.7. S&P is at 27. NASDAQ is up 164. The Dow is up 21. Oil down 42 cents. But ExxonMobil is up 13 cents. So let's see. Plus. I'm up like 4,100, but none of it's profit because I haven't sold anything. Bumble keeps messing with me, so I keep messing with them back. So now I'm going to change this order from $2.80 to $2.90. Don't finger fudge it and type in $1.90 and then it fills. That makes 7 cents per share instead of $1 per share. So those Bumble call options are up 34%. My ExxonMobil call options are now negative on the day, but they're up 48%. Because ExxonMobil pulled back. Just sold them up there, but back scratch. My back needs. I love this thing. Back scratcher. They rock. Oh, that felt good. You can't go back there and get all that all the time. All right, Apple. What's Doge doing? Is it mooning yet? Ooh, not mooning yet. All right. I hope none of you are this guy that bought at 69 cents yesterday on the 4th and is now down 12%. But, well, yeah, maybe I was, but maybe I bought it back here and I'm up 17%. Maybe. I can't buy it yet. I'm waiting for Binance to do my identity check. And they're sitting on the damn thing. So I can't move my money from Coinbase, some of it from Coinbase over to Binance to trade it. And not necessarily Doge. I'm going to do some day trades on some cryptos once I get it over to Binance. And I don't know how much I'm going to move over there. I might move. I haven't decided yet. My head tells me somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000. All right, hold on a second. I need to get my water. So I ran out of something today in the morning, and one of my vitamins, it was a pill bottle, and it had 400 capsules in it. So that means I've been taking vitamin B multi daily for the last 400 days. So when did I start? Let's see. Calculate 400 days earlier than today. Okay, so since April 2nd, I've been taking vitamin B, vitamin D every day, and airborne with zinc every single day. I've not missed a day. It's part of my routine. Boom, 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 every morning. So today I ran out of vitamin B, and I'll show you the ones I bought. I was wrong. It wasn't the vitamin B's. It was the vitamin D. And Carlisle is a big company. That's the vitamin D one that I bought. It's 10,000 IUs per pill. So 10,000 IUs per pill. You can do some research on the internet and stuff. I live in Seattle, so I should be taking vitamin D anyway. I don't live in the city of Seattle. I live in a suburb. But it's empty. Ran out of pills. Anyway, this came in a 2-pack. I can't find the other one. So I got to find the other one today. I checked my drawers in the bathroom. I checked my linen closet right here. And so I don't know where they're at. But I've been on the vitamin. And the reason I started taking those is I read some things because at that time last year, in April and March, they were talking about how African Americans, they were basically saying there were some idiots out there, and they are idiots, that were saying that why is it a race-based virus and black people are not getting the type of care that everybody else is getting because they're black, and there's racist care going on. And then there were some studies that are done that a lot of African Americans suffer from a vitamin D deficiency greater than, call it, fairer skinned people. And then there were some things done about how vitamin B specifically, vitamin D specifically, and zinc could lead to lesser symptoms if you got the beer virus. I don't know. So I figured, what's the harm? So I've been taking vitamin D, vitamin B, and airborne with zinc every day for over a year. And I was only tested twice for the beer virus when I went back to Chicago. That's where I grew up at, and both times tested negative. The reason I took all those is there were some studies talking about that if you had been taking these and if you got the beer virus, your symptoms would be less, and it was just basically reducing the risk in my own head. So I still take them to this day. I figured, why stop? So there you go. All right, so Top Shot, that comes out at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock today. Yeah, that comes out at 11 o'clock today, and I'll get a comment. This will be 3 cards. Again, I don't own these. These aren't mine. I can't control these. Let's say I love you guys. You guys are in my stream, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give you the same moment. They're called moments. These are NFTs, and they're basically NBA plays that you can buy. And so Steph Curry handles. You know what? You guys are great. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to get you guys started. And I own this, so I can show this. This can't be DMCA'd or anything like that. It's mine. Well, not really, because there's 35,000 total issued for this exact same play. So let's say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to gift it to one of you guys. I'm going to give it away. Nope, can't do it. They have rules that tell you when you can buy and sell. So you have to be 30 days after your very first. So once you buy these, you can't gift one for 30 days. You have to have your account opened, and you have to have bought a moment within the preceding 30 days in order to be able to sell. Then the one that you want to gift. And then if you want to gift that one, you have to own it for 7 days. And then which I meet that one, but then you have to have 20 moments overall. Well, today it's 20. I've got 16. I'll have 19 after today. But you got to have 20. But next month, maybe this 20 is going to go to 25, or maybe it's going to go to 30, or maybe this one's going to go to 45 days, or this one's going to go to 14 days. They keep changing the fucking rules. You don't own shit. If you own NBA Top Shot moments, you don't own shit. You own nothing. This is a scheme. This is a scam, in my opinion. And there we go. Now, so now let's take a look at my other moments here. And let's say, okay, I got this one. Where's one? Oh, here we go. Jay McDaniels, rookie. I get a lower serial number, 6454 out of 35,000. Great, let's sell it. We've implemented temporary per account cooldowns on a marketplace. Please don't click back or close a browser window after placing the moment for sale. Huh. So what that means is you can place one moment for sale every minute. But look at this. Coinbase charges 0.005 to buy and sell Bitcoin. Binance is lower. Binance.us is lower. These thieves over here on NBA Top Shot, and they're thieves in my opinion, are charging a 5% fucking commission every time you sell one of your moments that they control and you don't own shit. I can't hide my moments. 5%. I've got number 6454. There's 8,200 for sale. So what's my 6454 one going for? Remember this? You can't you can't sort it. So you got to scroll down to where your 6454 right here, $8. I can sell that for $8, but you know that $8, they're going to keep 40 cents of it. 5% commission. So you buy the stuff from them, they get all the cash, and then if you sell it, they get more of your cash to sell it. So whatever you paid for your moments, add 5% to that cost. They get a royalty every time they're further sold in the marketplace. So it's a scam because they keep changing the rules. It's just what they do here. So even if I go to place for sale, learn more, okay. The current limits on purchasing and listing in the marketplace will be adjusted dynamically as our team monitors performance. So right now, Dow up 155, NASDAQ up 176, S&P up 31. Collectors will need to own a moment for 7 days before being able to gift. If a collector lists or delists their moment, their 7-day timer for gifting resets. So let's say I'm gonna gift you a card. I'm gonna gift you the Steph Curry handles card, and you write to me and say, and I already set it up. Yep, I'm gonna gift it to you. I'm gonna list that. And then you know what? You write me back and say, no, I don't want that card. I can't stand Steph Curry. He's a pawn. He's a tool. He's a terrible basketball player. I'm not going to do it. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Then the 7-day timer resets. Unbelievable. Collectors will only be able to purchase one moment from the marketplace for a defined period of time. The typical limit is one purchase every 5 to 120 minutes. So if you want to buy a whole bunch of moments that say qualify for a rare drop that's coming or something like that, so you can hopefully get a card that, I call them cards, you can get a moment that will make you profitable versus this scam of a scheme that they're running, they're going to limit you to only buying once every 2 hours. It's arbitrary. They're gonna decide. Unbelievable. So you don't own shit on these things. You don't own anything. They own them. They control them. And again, you know, I own this moment allegedly. I don't own shit because I can't hide it. You can go on a Top Shot and you can go in the community and you can type in crypto sonar like that. Go search. There I am. You can click on it, and then you can click on my moments, and you can view everything I own. And you can say, hey, show me this Amadou Diallo dunk. from April 3rd. Where's that? Oh, screen froze. Looks like their site is freezing. Am I still streaming? That looks okay. Yeah, their site just crashed. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna do Diallo. So supposedly I own this little video clip. So supposedly I own that. So that's what I bought. Okay. I don't own shit. I don't own this. There's 35,000 of them. If it's an NFT is not unique unless there's only one of it. Now, so what did I do? So when I got excited about doing this, before I knew all the rules, I did what they're hoping the rest of you do. I sent them $250 into my Dapper account, which runs on Flow. Okay, is the blockchain it runs on. What is this? I don't know what this does. Doesn't tell you what it does. All right, let me pull this over here for a second because I don't know what it does. I don't want to. Oh, okay, I got it. Let's go back over here. Okay. It just shows you. It shows you your status. You get status. I'm a rook. Who cares? You don't get anything for this. They give you absolutely nothing if you get baller status. Nothing. You get nothing. But it is the easiest way for you to show off your achievements since the start of your collecting journey. The higher the rank, the more you've accomplished within NBA Top Shot. Everyone starts off as a street baller, and everyone dreams about becoming an all-star with 25,000 points. Stupid. So I do not recommend NBA Top Shot. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scheme to just basically take your money. I actively bought into this and put $250 on it. I want to get out of it, but I'll see. We'll see. I'm looking at it as a donation right now, because even if it would take me 2 hours. Let's see, 16 times 2. It would take me sitting at the computer 32 hours straight if those moments sold within those 2 hours before my clock resets for another 2 hours before I can sell the next one. So, yeah. And then you got guys like Mark Cuban, Community. And, if you don't think this is manipulated, I'll prove it to you. So here's Mark Cuban. So he can't hide his moments. So I don't know if he's paid for these or if they were given to him. I have no idea. But it's pretty cool when you're Mark Cuban and along with everybody else that's out there, out of 275, he gets serial number 13. Out of 299, he gets number 58. Out of 12,000, he gets 96. Out of 12,000, he gets 180. Out of 1,500, he gets 209. Out of 275, 211. Okay, that one's a little up there. Out of 15,000 sets, he gets 212. The best I've got is out of 35,000, I got number 6,400. But that's great. Everything from him is, yeah. He's got really super low. What's his highest moment on the 35,000 level? Okay, at 30,000. 28. but he does own the handles, the same one I do. So again, what's the difference between clicking on his profile versus my profile? Did he get rid of it? Hold on. Did I miss it? We're looking for Steph Curry. There it is right here. So I've got number, he's got number 1751. Again, this is the same one that I own, except he's got a lower serial number. Okay. So this is the exact same moment. He's got this one. His is 1751. So he's got 1751. I've got 16997. It's the same exact video. There's no difference between what he owns and I own, other than the lower serial number he has. But there are 35,000 of us that own the exact same video clip. It's a scheme, it's a scam. Will it fail? Probably not. There's enough idiots out there. Yeah. So heat map. Brighter green. Brighter green is good. Brighter green is good. All right, let's look at the market here. 810. All right, so we have Dow is up 138.6. Why is this darker? Oh man, I forgot to plug in my iPad. There we go. Give it a little juice. There we go. All right. Dow's up 142. Is that right? Yep. So this is now correct. This number is correct. It is up 140 right now. The NASDAQ is up 179. Did pull back a little bit here. Let's go to a 3-minute chart. Let's see. All right, so NASDAQ's up 179. S&P is up 31. VIX is down to 17.4. Look at that. That's good. So as the VIX goes down, even if this is channel bound, that's actually really good, folks. That's really, really good. That is good news. I don't know what's going to happen at lunchtime, though. I really, really don't. Oil came back. So it looks like it bounced back up to 65.16. ExxonMobil flat on the day, though. So, yeah. All right. Bumble fell off. All right. Apple up 96 cents. That's good. AMC 959. That's good. ArcX, the Space and Exploration and Innovation ETF, is up 25 cents. Bumble up to 57.80, so it's range bound a little bit today. Coinbase up 724 to 264. That is good. GameStop down $1 to 160. Palantir down 39 cents. Or up 39 cents, sorry. Hear that ice? That's from yesterday. Overnight. Didn't add anything to it this morning. Tesla up $17.41. Up 2.6%. ExxonMobil up 5 cents now. Those are 528s. Still have that order in to sell $2.90 on those Bumble options. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see if I take that money off the table or not. AMD is up. Boeing is up 381 now. Nice, Boeing. I'm not scalping today. I rode those Bumble calls. I'm still up 30% on them. Like $2,800. Bid is at 240. Ask is at 250. So the spread narrowed from 40 cents to 20 cents between the bid and the ask on the $60 calls. 51 contracts have traded now. So somebody sold 11 contracts at 245. So 245, 2.45 minus 1.83 equals times 2,500. I take 1,550. Take a $1,550 profit. All right, Chevron up 6 cents. Ford flat. Google up $31. Intel up a little bit. The dollar, the 10-year, and the 30-year Treasury are all down. Let's look at daily FX. Where you at? Where you at, man? I didn't have it open. Sentiment, gold bullish, silver bullish. SP 500, 64% bearish still. Dow 30, 76% bearish. German 73% bearish. The FTSE 100, 54% bearish, 46 bullish. France 40, 70% bearish. US dollar mostly bullish on the pairs. Bearish to the Canadian dollar. It's Canada. Oh, Canada. Da 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 da. That's all I know. Let's go to analyst picks. There's a lot of Forex stuff on this site. I don't do Forex, but I do like it for some of this stuff. Article on meme stocks. Let's see what's in that one. What are they and why are they so popular? All right, Dow up 161, NASDAQ up 182, S&P up 32. What is a meme stock? GameStop, AMC, Nokia, BlackBerry, Naked Brand, Jaguar, Palantir is on there. Meme culture and online forums. Twitter. Oh, did Musk say anything? So here's something interesting on Elon. Guess where Elon's going to be Saturday? Guess what he's doing Saturday? Elon's going to be on Saturday Night Live. And apparently a bunch of the cast members are social justice warriors and they don't want to appear with Elon Musk because Elon Musk is hosting. So will he tweet out anything over the weekend for Doge, Ethereum, Bitcoin? Will he say anything? So people are guessing on that. Here we go. Elon Musk says Dogecoin could be the future. Cryptocurrency is 10 hours ago. Cryptocurrency is promising, but please invest with caution.
Elon, do you think Dogecoin could really be the next currency for the world?
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll to say, what do you want?
I want it to go.
Okay. All right. So then, I mean, I think it should be the will of the people, you know?
But is there a problem because it's not limited, because it's not like Bitcoin with a limited number of coins and it can just expand infinitely? Do you think that brings away the value from the coin?
Yes, it does. But, and I mean, first of all, I think people should not invest their life savings in cryptocurrency, to be clear. I think that's unwise. But, I mean, if you want to sort of, you know, just speculate and kind of like, I don't know, maybe have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth.
Right.
And then it's like, well, which one is it going to be? You know, and maybe it'll be multiple. But it should be considered speculation at this point. And so, you know, don't go too far on the crypto speculation part. The point is that Dogecoin was invented as a joke, as essentially to make fun of cryptocurrency, and that's why I think there's like an argument like fate loves irony. Like the most entertaining outcome is the most like what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes the real currency.
Right. No, absolutely. To the moon.
To the moon.
My stock went up. My Dogecoin went up because you tweeted. You're amazing.
Elon,
How do you do it? The power of Elon Musk. You tweet and it goes up. Elon, what do you think, Elon? One more tweet.
No. Well, like I said, don't take too much risk on crypto.
Don't take too much risk on crypto. Yeah, so there you go. There's some Elon things. Let's see here. Saturday Night Live, Elon Musk retweeted. Does it say nuke Mars? Is that what that shirt says, you think? That looks like a U. Nuke Mars. So when they landed the SN-15, all he tweeted was, Starship landing nominal. So there you go, Elon. I'm still looking for the Elon Musk Twitter alert I can set up. Somebody's got to have one somewhere. So we'll see on that. This one, I'm going to close the mining software one. Feed and greed index. Let's get rid of that. No more earnings for today. Economic calendar. All right, we'll leave that up. Heat map. Some things a little brighter, some things not. I don't know if he's got a lot of Doge. Did he say in that report night whether he did have some or not? The Doge. That was 10 hours ago. 10 hours ago from 8:20, 9:20, 10:20 last night. Here we go. 10:20 last night. Huh. Why does it go? Oh, 23. Sorry. 22.30. Right? Right here. Here's where he tweeted. So he sent that out 10 hours ago. Call it ballpark here. Whoop. Push up this, sell off, run back up. Elon tweets, Doge goes up 11%. I don't think he said that's a few wallets sitting with a huge amount of it, though. I'm sure some of those are exchanges, though, but not all. Yep. Yeah, that's a lot of volume there. But yeah, he tweets and shit goes up, or he tweets and shit goes down. But like I said, somebody bought it up here based on his tweet, thinking it will push further, and they're down 6%. It got all the way up to 69. Mark Cuban came out yesterday and said that he sees Dogecoin at $1. Oh, look at this. All right, we'll click on this story. Elon Musk issues crypto warning ahead of expected Dogecoin SNL skit. I'm not telling you to buy Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin, like all crypto, according to the IRS, is property. It's taxed as property. So can I tell you, yeah, go out and load the boat on Doge? I don't know. Can I say go buy a house? I think I can. Will it go up before the show airs live? Did it already go up because of the push from his tweet last night? Speculators hope that'll pump the price to $1. Oh, this was back in February. So that stuff where he's talking about Doge, that was back in February. TMZ did an interview. So that is old. So make sure you know that. His tweet, cryptocurrency is promising, but please invest with caution, was new. But the actual interview was old. Dogecoin, one moon. Called the Dogecoin Army. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Mark Cuban bought Dogecoin for his kid, and to teach his kid about crypto. I believe that's the case. Yeah, people are buying it just to get a 10x. There's no useful case for Dogecoin. Fate loves irony, said Musk in the video. All right, Ethereum overnight high. Oh, Ethereum Classic. Yeah, don't buy Ethereum Classic. I'm not buying Ethereum Classic. Not financial or tax advice. Consult your advisor. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Do your own research. Don't listen to me. You'll lose all your money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't buy Bumble options where you're going to be up 30%. Don't buy ExxonMobil calls where you're going to be up 34%. But I'm down now. Market's falling back a little bit with the stuff I own. Apple's up. Palantir. What are you doing? So it's just hanging out. Go down a little bit, go back up a little bit, retrace. 3-minute chart, go to 30 seconds. There we go. All right. What else we got? Sadly, Coinbase doesn't sell it. Yep, correct. And I don't have time before the show goes live. Neither do I. I'll catch it on the huge drop after it hits $1. Yeah, it's like anything though. Other than momentum, what's the catalyst for the coin? The guy that created it allegedly doesn't own any more Doge. That's ironic right there. That's kind of sad if you think about it. Let's see if... Oops. Almost dumped my iPad there. Nope, no email back. I don't know if I'll get an email from Binance. If I get an email from Binance saying they verified me, I'll move some crypto over there, and I'll ride the Dogecoin train for a little bit tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna happen though. They're probably backlogged big time because Coinbase doesn't allow Doge. Pending reviewing your information. Look at this. Look at this crap. This is the Binance US app, and nothing personal on there. So it says pending on there. What the heck, dude? Let's see if I can get this. Is that thing on manual focus? No, it's on autofocus. I think the focus is locked on video. I think that's what it is. I gotta look at that. Anyway, it says reviewing information pending, and then there's an ad for Dogecoin and a picture of a dog. I don't get it. Yeah, and people are fleeing Robinhood too because it keeps crashing when Dogecoin volume increases significantly. Yeah, I never got a Robinhood account. Supposedly the rumor is that when you buy crypto with Robinhood, you don't own it. I think there's a statement from Vlad saying something like, we don't take a position really in any coins or something like that. Let's see here, here, check this out. Does Robinhood actually hold crypto? There was some quote out there. Yeah, there was some kind of quote out there where Vlad, who's the CEO, and he just really, the whole thing with Vlad and Robinhood is he started out as a small boy in Bulgaria. That's what you need to know. That's what he told the Senate hearing a couple months ago. Anyway, I can't find it right now, but there was some kind of quote out there from him. So you can look for that. And that, I think, is going to do it. Yeah, they hold. Well, yeah, they definitely hold the keys. Well, even on Coinbase, I don't hold private keys. They have the control. I have other crypto in a hard wallet that's not on any computer or out there. They hold the keys, so they have the control. Yeah, and that's any exchange. You don't, a lot of people say, well, you don't own the crypto at all if you're on Coinbase or Gemini or Binance. They hold the keys. True, but you can say the same for your stock at Charles Schwab or TD Ameritrade or whoever. You don't own the stock, you have access to it from your account. And you can sell it and buy it and then move it to fiat, like the US dollar, Canadian dollar, or whatever, British pound or the euro, and you can move it into your bank account. So pretty much the same. But the difference between Coinbase and NBA Top Shot is Coinbase charges you 0.005%, so a half of 1% to buy and sell. NBA Top Shot charges you 5% commission. I'm on a theme there, ain't I? All right. Bumblebee fell off the roof. Options are still holding up, though. AMC 954. Apple up $1.32 to 131.08. 131.09. That is good. ExxonMobil, I'm losing on that a little bit today. Palantir up a little bit. Coinbase up some. Cinemark, who cares? ExxonMobil up 4 cents. Tesla up $12.49 now. It's pulled back a little bit. Pulled back $7.16 or about 1%. All right, folks, that's going to do it for now. I'm going to go eat. You guys don't want to see me doing that. So Dow up 166 point. Dow up 168, about 0.48%. NASDAQ Composite up 184, about 1.35%. The S&P up 33.9, and the VIX is down to 17.2 and falling. So be careful over lunchtime. Some things are going to be mixed in there. And then we will be back in 3 hours. So we'll be back at 11:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern time. I will be back live streaming the final hour on Options Expiration Friday. So we'll have that to look forward to. So until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Really love you guys. Appreciate the support that you show me and by coming into the channel. And we will see you in 3 hours. How's that sound? Good? All right. See y'all later. Take care. For now, be back in 3 hours. Bye now.
Just how